Hi, this is Sanjay Bhargav. I'm the Principal Officer of Bharosa Club. And in this video, I want to discuss strategies for you to beat the market with mutual funds. Now, the first question is, why would you want to beat the market? Because there are quite a few people who have a fair amount of wealth, and they say that, look, as we want to preserve our wealth, we don't want to take too much risk. And we are very happy just trying to meet the market instead of beating the market. Okay, so there is this question of why do you want to beat the market? And if you want to beat the market, you will take a fair amount of risk. And if you're lucky, the risk will pay out and you will do very well. So some examples where you have phenomenal beating the market outside mutual funds is if you buy a lottery ticket and you're very lucky and you win the lottery. Or you could buy Bitcoin at just the right time and you could win a lot. You may be a fantastic Dream 11 player, you could do really well there. Similarly, you could have invested in a stock like Infosys when it just started, or your son's startup or daughter's startup, and it did phenomenally well. Okay, so all these are things where you have to be lucky. Maybe there's some element of skill involved, but in most cases it is luck. So I'm leaving those aside and concentrating on how you can beat the market with mutual funds. Now, Bharosa Club, with its insights and tools, will build a tool called Explore, which will help you try and find actively managed funds that have done better than index funds. So in the Bharosa model of advice, we feel that most people should put the bulk of their money into index equity funds, which are very boring, but they help you meet the market. Now, some people want a little bit of excitement and they want to beat the market. So then they will be able to use this Explore Funds functionality and try and find out certain active funds which have consistently beaten the market. The word consistently is very important here. And that is where the problem lies, because there are very few funds which consistently beat the market. And there are reasons for that. Like there is a particularly good fund manager. He leaves that particular fund and starts his own fund or gets poached by another fund house. So gradually, some of the mutual fund companies are putting in processes which are not person dependent. And so there may be some active funds which can help you beat the market. You may also have a view on the market that small caps are going to beat large caps, or technology is going to do really well, or pharma is going to do really well, or banks are going to do really well. So if you want to express those bets, then you could get into sector funds, or you could get into small cap funds, or whatever your bet is, and you can express it that way. And the Explore tool in Bharosa will help us do that and help our advisors help you pick active funds to express the bets that you might be interested in. However, if you're not interested in beating the market and just meeting the market, then that's just about fine. You could get close to a 15% return if the current growth rates and inflation rates continue over the next 10 years by just meeting the market. Thank you very much for listening to me.